back to the channel. Today we're giving Olivia her very first flight in the Sling TSI. Olivia is already studying aeronautics, and today she's getting a taste of what it's like to actually fly the airplane.
Clear prop!
Her goal is not only to learn how to fly, but she's thinking about becoming a commercial pilot. So when she reached out, I said, come on down. It gives me all the passion in the world to give someone their very first taste of flight. Beautiful weather day today. And of course, if you're contemplating doing this yourself, if you've ever dreamed of flying, right now we have an intro to flying program. You can learn more at lookupflightacademy.com. This is a 3-day program that will give you all of the basics and foundation of flying. And of course, it does include flight lessons and ground lessons. And you will be flying the latest modern airplanes that are also equipped with a parachute on board. For more details, look up flightacademy.com. Let's go fly.
All right, so let's go ahead. So that's our runway right in front of us, but we're gonna taxi, like we're gonna turn right first and head that way, and then we'll fly out through runway 7, okay? The wind is variable at 3. We're gonna do our run up here, and that's just to test the engine, and we'll park right here and run it. So right here, I am gonna need you don't have to, as long as the wind is not bothering you too much. Now we're just gonna test our EGTs. It's working correct. Check lane B. It's good. We check our propeller in manual mode. And when I put it back to auto, this thing should read back to 4,000 and over, which is good. Power back a little bit. Now we'll check our fuel pumps.
On ground, bearing 20292.
Fuel pump is good. Auxiliary. Auxiliary is good. All right. And we'll power back.
Anybody on ground?
November 20292, Gwinnett ground. You're clear to the Gulf. Whiskey
Can
Airport.
you hear the radio
Via radar
chatter?
vectors.
Okay,
Aston.
good.
Richie.
All right.
Direct.
Just gonna double check
Maintain
everything
3,000.
here.
Expect 9,000. 10 minutes after departure.
This is
Departure
good.
frequency.
All good. over here.
126.97. Squawk 6033.
All right, now we're gonna call ground to get instructions. Gwinnett ground, good morning, November 661 My Golf is at Lufa, ready for taxiing with Whiskey, departing to the north.
November 661 Mike Golf, Gwinnett ground, runway 7. Taxi via Tango, Juliet Zulu.
7 via Tango, Juliet Zulu, 1 My Golf. All right, so he's giving us instructions on the taxiway, and this is our map right here. And generally, if say you're flying out and you're a pilot, you're at a brand new airport, this will come in handy for you so you know where you're going while you're on their taxiway. See that airplane right there? He's on Juliet right now, so we're going to be behind him when we turn around shortly. How you feeling?
Good? Excited.
Okay, good. And you can hear me clearly, right? All right. So this plane, it's finger flying, meaning you can grab it like this, but generally speaking, it's a light plane that you only need just a little nudge of fingers. And you see when I'm up there, and I'll let you take the wheels once we get to cruise, and you can see for yourself.
Gwinnett ground.
So you get a feeling for
uniform
when you turn.
Advanced Aviation with Whiskey, via farther to north, ready for taxi.
All right, let's speed up a little bit. Check my horizon here. Balancing out well. That's good. So what's the dream for you? Just want to learn how to fly, or?
I would like to fly for Delta. I'm in aviation school right now at Middle Georgia State University, but I'm a freshman, so I can't fly till my sophomore year.
Oh, okay. How far was your drive here?
Well, I live in Winder, but like I'm home for the weekend, so I can fly.
Ah, I see. Yeah, Winder is right there. Sure, we could fly to Winder right now. It's just right behind us to the east. So, go ahead.
I'm taking aviation meteorology right now, and then in October I'll start aviation regs.
Oh shoot! So you probably understand weather than me. You get there.
Yeah.
But that's a good start though, because once you start flying, that is going to come in handy. And believe it or not, that portion of flight training is where a lot of students, even pilots, still have trouble with understanding weather. So I think that's a great tool to have in your bag early on. All right. So we're going to pull up shortly, and I'll do one last check, and we'll request for takeoff. All right. I'll pull up over here. All right, final checklist. Can you put your microphone a little bit closer to your mouth? Because when we get in the air, it's going to get a little louder. How do you hear me?
Yes. Is that better?
I can still barely say something.
Hello?
Okay, so our vents are on, which is good. Do our takeoff checklist, landing light, nav lights, props, flaps to takeoff. Fuel pump on. This is on takeoff. Trim is neutral, so if you just, I'm gonna test, make sure this is free and clear, and then this is free and clear as well. All right, good. Keep this handy. You can see that guy is coming in.
Facts.
And that's another traffic. So when we get up there, you probably see more of this, and generally it tells you how high. See, look, it tells you the speed of the airplane, how high they are. It tells you we also have ADS-B traffic warning in this plane. So this plane is very well equipped. So if a traffic comes very close, it will let us know like, hey, traffic. But generally, we should know before the computer tells us.
Yeah.
And we should also look out in the window. So that traffic
Thanks for
right
working with
here,
us. Y'all have a good one.
that's, I don't know if you can see
Cricket
the light,
1061, turn left enable, taxi to your ramp via Whiskey, mount to ground point in, good day.
is coming in
All
right
right,
now.
Wilco, good day. 1061. You bet.
So if you see me pulling this is our brake right here. What's common in other airplanes, the brakes are in the pedal. I actually prefer this because it's easier reach for me to pull back. So let's see if we get our instructions here.
Sling 316 Mike Charlie. Nope. 316 Mike Golf. Nope, that's not right either. Sling 661 Mike Golf Gwinnett Tower. The Cessna that departed in front of you is going to go north, so keep them in sight and proceed on course north, runway 7, clear for takeoff.
Thank you. Proceed on course and clear for takeoff on my golf. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
You can have just fingers on the, if you want to. All right. Line up the runway here. So, airspeed's alive. Okay, we put a right rudder in. We're not going to force the airplane up. We're just going to let it fly. Right now, we're raised just slightly up. And there we go. And she will fly herself. Okay. And don't mind this light. It's a common, keep our climb going. All right, climb, flaps up. And this is where I use the trim just slightly. I put one notch in, and then we'll just keep our climb going here. Still have that traffic in sight. Everything looks good as far as engine. Still keep the traffic in sight. You can still hear me nice and good, right?
It's a little hard to hear.
It's a little harder?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. How do you hear me now?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, I'll yell in just a little bit, if that helps. All right, we'll start our right turn here, and we'll keep our climb going. You see how I'm just using the 1 or 2 fingers? If I take off, the airplane is just turning on its own. It's a very simple plane to fly. Reduce just slightly here. So now I grab my checklist. So every phase of flight, you always use your checklist. And this is just to help you set up your airplane properly. So we're climbing out at 80 knots, good. Set to climb, that's good. Landing light is on, that's good. We'll keep our climb going here. How you feeling?
I'm excited, I'm happy.
Okay, good. Just making sure. You might feel a little bit of ear pop every time you go up and down altitude. Your ears might pop a little bit, just be mindful of that. Alright, we'll find a nice mountain or you see a lake right in front of us. I'll pitch down shortly. Also, something you find when you start flying, even with weather, is location-wise, you typically have mountains to the north side, anywhere. So I learned how to fly in California, and the same thing, where in Los Angeles, the mountains are always to the north side. All right, sky looks beautiful, a little shaggy up here. But we want to keep our distance from that guy, so we're going to go slightly higher and turn this way because he's over there. So we want to keep fair separation. You can see he's heading that way. He's lower now because we're climbing. And then we're also looking out for other people who are on the ground. See that mountain right there? Do you see it? I'll lower my nose. It's at your 11 o'clock. It's that green patch. All right, let's set it up right here. So I'm gonna set up, right now we're in cruise. And normally when you're flying, say you're going somewhere, right? When you get here, you just set the airplane up and just relax really and look out for traffic. So we'll get down just a little bit. That's the mountain I was pointing to right in front of us. Do you want to try?
Try what?
Try flying. So put your hands on, we'll go together. Okay, so let's do we'll go left, okay? You ready?
Go left?
Okay, yeah, we'll turn left. Just turn with me. There you go. We're turning and just leave it right there. Okay, we can straighten up right here. Well, let's go right. It's very smooth. You just apply a little bit of pressure and the airplane goes whatever direction. And then we can smooth in right here. We'll rendezvous around this right here and turn around. And then generally speaking, when you're flying, this is what you're looking at. This tells you how fast you're going. This tells you how high you are. This obviously gives you traffic. You can see we got some traffic around us. And we'll get down a little bit. And this shows you the attitude of the airplane. So this yellow thing right here, that's the airplane. If I do this, you see that yellow thing bends? So that's all you need to know. And right now, I can barely put my hand on and control the airplane because it's a balanced plane in this stage. So let's get down a little bit. To get down, you can reduce the power as I'm doing right now. If anything freaks you out, just let me know, okay?
Okay.
And here I'm gonna do direct to KLZU so I know where we are. You know, this airplane burns less than a truck. Like if you're driving an SUV, this airplane has better fuel economy than an SUV. And you can see here it tells you right now we're burning 5.9 gallons per hour, which is pretty good for an airplane. All right, so we'll call it in. Any questions? Anything you want to try?
Hawker 482 Mike Golf, Gwinnett Tower, good morning. Wind 0506. Turn right heading 120, runway 7, clear for takeoff.
Runway 7, clear for takeoff.
We'll slow down.
120 on the heading, right turn, 42, Mike Golf.
I'll give her a call. Right turn, November 661, Mike Golf. 9 miles to the north inbound with whiskey at 4,000.
No, 661 Mike Golf, Gwinnett Tower Airport, 3 mile left base, runway 7.
3 miles left base for runway 7, 1 Mike Golf. All right, so did you hear that?
Kinda.
Okay. So she said to report 3 miles. That's our runway right there. So when we get within 3 miles, I'll give her a call again. This tells you how far you are. Actually, no, sorry. This right here. So right now we're about 7.9 miles. When this turns to 3, I'll give her a call. So that's what that is. All right, let's start descending because we got to get down.
Hawker 2 Mike Golf, runway, contact line approach, have a safe flight.
All right, going to departure 42, Mike Golf.
We'll put this to takeoff, landing line on. Neutral. That's the 85 right in front of us.
Oh.
Yeah. Another thing you watch out for when you're flying, birds. You don't want to hit a bird.
Yeah.
So always watch out for them. I see somebody over there coming in.
What happens if you hit a bird?
So because of how
Plane
fast...
661 Mike Golf, traffic's 12 o'clock, 3 miles, westbound Barron 2500, runway 7, clear to land.
Traffic inside runway 7, clear to land, 1 Mike Golf.
Barron 9 Whiskey Alpha, traffic's 3 miles off your right wing, should pass right behind you, or should pass behind you. Have a safe flight.
Whiskey Alpha, thank you.
So you see that? That's the traffic right there. You were asking what happens. So because of how fast the airplane is going, if you hit a bird, it can come through the window because of the velocity. So it can be dangerous. So right now we're coming into land. We're just going to get ready for our landing here. We'll continue our descent. It gets a little bumpy as you get lower, so don't mind it, okay? All right, everything looks good here. How you feeling?
Good.
Okay. All right. Can you see the runway? That's our runway right there. So right now we're base of it, and then when we get right in front of the runway, we're gonna turn left towards it. Okay. See that mountain right there? That's Stone Mountain.
Oh my goodness.
Gwinnett Tower, November 55404, holding shore runway 7 at Zulu, ready for departure. 55404, Gwinnett Tower.
We're landing.
Seat, hold short, runway 7.
Thank you.
Hold short, 55404.
And now we turn left towards the runway. You see it's just shallow turns.
$500.
One more flaps. Good. Let's get all the flaps in. All right. Hold it just slightly and touchdown. How you feeling?
Good.
All right. Good. We'll go home. Every day you touch down is a good day.
Sling 1 Mike Golf, turn left enable, taxi to your ramp via Tango, monitor ground point and good day.
Roger, with taxi via Tango. Monitor ground, good day. I'm gonna go. All right. I'm just gonna slow down here and put our ground in. No, COM 1. Thank you. Okay, flaps down, landing light off, nav light off. We're good. How was it?
It was good.
Okay.
I liked it.
Got a little taste. I know it was very uneventful. It is a nice day, though. That's all of it. That's all it takes to fly. This plane, like I said, it's It's a very modern airplane, and it's just stick and rudder. And even on the stick, it's just finger flying. There's not much to it. A lot of flying is just being aware. As long as you're aware of your surrounding, the airplane itself should be easy to fly.